Minister of Environment and Climate Change.
Yes, thank you very much, Mr. Speaker. Thank you to Member Opposite for your your question. The 5 priority areas, to the best of my knowledge, unless they changed in the past little while, are protecting the environment, increasing environmental awareness, management of waste, addressing climate change, and building sustainable communities. And coming soon will be an announcement regarding the Environmental Trust Fund. We met yesterday, coming up hopefully early, either late, well, probably early April now, on those projects. Well over 300 projects again. They're very transparent. I'll tell you up front, I appreciate the work the staff is doing on and saluting the projects out there. Certainly if you don't apply, you're not going to be considered. I've asked for it to be broken down to by region or by riding, because some certainly need it more than others if you're dealing with coastal erosion, inland erosion, or other things. And our government is certainly committed to protecting, preserving, and enhancing the province's natural environment by funding the grassroots environmental projects. And
the Minister of Environment and Climate Change.
Thank you once again, Mr. Speaker, and the question across the way. Certainly the criteria has been identified, it has been modified, and it's ongoing. We are looking for more changes as well. Some of the things the Auditor General mentioned were about the timelines regarding not just applying once a year. They're looking into that. Decisions have not been made today, but ongoing discussions continue, and hopefully soon we'll have some of those changes implemented. Some are already implemented during the selection process, and you'll hear more about that again in early April when they come out. I finished earlier there. The 3 main areas are adaptation, mitigation, and education. And the education goes from kindergarten through to post-secondary. There's lots of great projects out there. I'll get into the names of individual projects here. Majority of the applications come from the Fredericton area, probably because that's where the applications writers come from, or the groups they represent. But certainly across the way, it's a fair process, and those Auditor General reports will be identified and moved ahead.
Minister of Environment and Climate Change.
The money stays about the same. It's around $9 million. There will be some slippage room in there as well. All areas are identified when people apply. In the past, you had a November application timelines only. We're looking to change that into other ways. We're also, the question I had yesterday was also is, could it be multiple years? That's one of the questions that was brought up. It is a possibility. It is being discussed. Those haven't been identified precisely. They haven't been signed off on, so I can't discuss those today. But all of your questions are great, and hopefully some of the answers and solutions are, forthcoming to help the people that apply for the Environmental Trust Fund. It is great money and great projects through, I mentioned, mitigation, adaptation, education. And education is secondary to none. It's great money to have in there for the right reasons. There's even tied together with our summer seed students as well. There's summer projects that carry over the summer months. Thank you very much to the member opposite, Mr. Speaker, for the question. Certainly we're looking at all fossil fuel reductions over time, and you know that as well, or more than most. We are looking at other energies as well regarding the use of hydrogen, windmills, which apparently with the storm most recently wouldn't have helped us a great deal. Things are ongoing right now, things meaning that we are taking action. We can't solve the world problems. There's countries doing less than we are. We are doing a lot here in New Brunswick. I'd like to assure the member opposite and everyone else in the House that we are taking action against climate change to make a positive difference. I'm driving that electric car myself. How far does it go? I'll get back to you next month. That's maybe not. That's certain education in itself. The new plan. Our new plan does include 30 focused, measurable actions with deliverables. We are working on it. We're working hard, and it is ongoing. We're working on it. It's not put in the